As the Saratoga meeting winds to a close, it could be argued that we've saved the best for last. Debuting this weekend, Friday through Monday, the last 4 days of the meet, the NYRA bets late pick 5, the last 5 races of each day. That'll be races 8 through 12 on this Saturday card. Let's take a quick look at this late pick 5, 15% takeout, a 50-cent minimum. It starts with race 8, and this is one of those good old-fashioned Saratoga non-winners of 1 races on the dirt. Todd Pletcher holds a strong hand here. He's got the 10 Neolithic, who ran extremely well behind Summer Revolution in his return to the races. He is the one to beat. Todd also has the 2 Bolt Hall, who may be a little bit better than he looks on paper. He won a key race in his maiden debut, and they tried him on the turf. I think he's very dangerous, and will use both of these horses. Other horses that could be on my ticket here, well, I think the 12 Gray Sky is a player. I'm going to look at some others here. There's dangerous maiden breakers like Beeks, Trade Zone. I'm against New York Chrome, but I was against him last time. All he did was win by 5.5 lengths. But the 2 Pletcher horses, the anchor of my ticket to kick off this late pick 5. The 9th race, the Spinaway. Todd Pletcher holds a strong hand here. He has Maiden Breaker Cherry Lodge. She's fast, she's good, but she has to deal with the 3 Runway Doll. The good thing for Todd Pletcher is he has a backup in the 1 Sleet Loretta, who's a closer. He's got a speed, he's got a closer. It makes him very tough in here, the 1 and 5. 2 horses that have to be on your ticket, Sweet Loretta and Cherry Lodge. Runway Doll could win this race. Todd Pletcher... Steve Ashton, is not great coming off of maiden wins with 2-year-olds and getting to repeat those performances, so I'm a bit against her. The 6 Pretty City Dancer, though, will be on my tickets. 1, 5, and 6 look like the main 3 to me as I work through the Spinaway. The Grade 1 action continues in race number 10 with the Woodward, and it's the return of Frosted coming off those smashing wins, the Met Mile and our Whitney. He is way the horse to beat, and he will be many people's single in this pick 5 sequence, and I will lean very heavily on him. You play multiple tickets if you play these pick 5s. For me, I would back up with the 1 Shaman Ghost and the other Kieran McLaughlin horse in here, the 9 Mubtahij. Bradester will have to prove to me he can do it in New York. The anchor of my ticket is Frosted. A little tiny backup with Shaman Ghost and the 9 Mubtahij. Turning our attention to the 11th race, it's the Grade 3, the Glens Falls. Similar cast that we saw in the Weah. I think there's going to be a similar result. I prefer the 3 Gupaza and the 6 Suffused, the 1-2 finishers in the Weah. Ball Dancing is dangerous in here. She survived the pace fairly well last time, but it's a similar situation with the 2 Photo Call in here. Maybe you want to use her. I prefer the 3 and 6. The one new face I would use would be the 8. It's Only Acting Dad for trainer Todd Pletcher. She ran well to be second to Lady Eli in last year's Belmont Oaks, so it doesn't seem like the distance should be a problem as she stretches out, and she's returned with good efforts as a 4-year-old. I think she's the lone new face you might want to have on your tickets. We close it out a mile and a 16th, non-winners a 1. On the turf, and as usual, Chad Brown plays a big role in here. He has 2 Intensify and Annals of Time that have not run since breaking their maiden aqueduct. I've been waiting for Annals of Time to come back, and he is the one to beat and must be on my tickets. But I also like the 2 Hockey School, a horse who ran extremely well in finishing 3rd behind Our Way, who came back to win the Better Talk Now earlier this week. Hockey School was wide. He engaged the pace. He ran well. For me, the 2 Hockey School and the 4 Annals of Time are the main 2 to close it out. Horses like Intensify and Forever in Love certainly have a chance, even Tis a Runner, but 2 and 4 are my main 2 to close it out. That's the late pick 5, the new NYRA Bets late pick 5, Saturday here at Saratoga.